Come on in the room. That is what we were saying. Come on in the room. Turn your camera on. It's just a common courtesy. It really is, and it's important. It's important. I mean, it's more important than you probably give it credit or even realize. It's such a common courtesy to be in the room unless you are literally on the toilet, and that's for real. That is very real. Hey, it's good to see your face. It's so funny. I had met somebody maybe about 2 weeks ago. And I was like, okay. She was like, you don't know who I am? I'm like, no. And then she said her name, and I was like, oh. I said, you know what? I've never seen your face because you never come on Zoom. So I have no idea who you are. Like, I know your name, but that's about it. Because some of us, like, we've never met each other, but because we see each other all the time, it's like, oh, yes, we know each other. So, yes. Good morning. It's so good to see your faces. All right, we are going to actually start today with going over our values. I know we haven't done this in a long time, and you're actually supposed to do it when you first join in the launch pad. But I'm gonna be honest, some people may have skipped over it. You ain't gotta tell on yourself right now. But a lot of people probably skipped right on over it or just breezed right on through it. But not today. We're actually gonna go over it. And so we are going to start off by good morning, good morning, good morning. We are going to start off by coming here to the launch pad, and right here where it says welcome, meet your ambassador Diamond. There's this awesome video that I did when I was skinning Rachel, praise the Lord. And then you go through your colors. We talk about your why. We talk about necessary apps to download. And guys, make sure that you are talking to me in the chat, things that point out to you, things that you revelate with, all that jazz, ahas, whatever. Drop that all in the comments. That's how we communicate. That's how I know what you need. That's how I know what resonates with you. That's how I grow in my leadership, to know what it is that our team really needs and desires, especially our new business partners. Good morning. Good morning. So once you come down here to, hold on, where we at? Right here, where it says welcome to the money squad. Right here, guys, it says I know this part is pretty, but it's really just knowing who you joined, right? You join the money squad. It's an understanding of who we are, what we stand for here on this squad, and what you're going to see, you should see, let me say that, when you come into every single room. And so right here, y'all, we have 7 core values. These values were created about 4 years ago by a group of individuals who mostly are still here. We decided that we're concrete about our values, but we're open to our methods, right? So methods can change, but our values will never change. What we believe in on this squad will not change unless God says so. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So communication, and tell me in the comments which one of these values really resonated with you when you read through them, or now that you are reading through them now, right? Now that you are reading through them now. And so number 1, communication. We truly believe in the art of over communication. We do. If you are personally enrolled to me, you know that, because I over communicate with you. Tell you things that you probably like, oh, okay, like that's real nice to her, because nobody else be communicating nothing like that on that type of level. Good morning. Good morning. It negates confusion, right? It helps bring forth clarity. We commit to giving common courtesy and respect. So if you're not able to come into a room, just saying, hey, I'm not able to make that. Even with your enroller, y'all, when you first look at the schedule and you jump into the business and you go through the announcements tab, just saying, hey, I can't do 6 a.m. or 9 p.m. power hours. But I can do the movie night. I can do tips from the top. Hey, I'll be here, I'll be there, because your enroller is looking for you. Like, they legit are looking for you and looking for you to show up into the spaces that we have, and then asking for help, and even communicating the things that it says, even when you're going through the launch pad, right? So this allows us to support and be supported both ways. Right? Number 2 is being present, prioritizing events. Everyone does have a family. Let's just be honest. Other things going on. So let's make a priority of coming together and pushing forward together as a unit. We commit to coming into a meeting space with our cameras on. That is a value of ours, and purposely removing distractions, because if you were physically able to be somewhere, you would have to leave all your other stuff behind and actually come into the room. And I do know that's kind of hard when you do have kids and things of that nature. I don't care if you got to go in a closet, okay? Like, do what you have to do in order to get into that space, because you need it. You're here for a reason. We want you to be successful. We want you to get everything that it is you need for them. That means coming into meetings and not having your TV on. Like, you should not have a TV on while you're on a Zoom, unless your kids are watching TV. And if that's the case, you probably should remove yourself from the room and let your kids watch TV, and you go into a bedroom or somewhere else so that you are not distracted. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Number 3 is being relentless. I love this. And there's actually a book called Relentless. There's 2 books called Relentless that I've read. We commit to being open and willing to receive and give correction. We are committed to allowing conviction to bring change. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a pride thing. A lot of people, when they first come into this business, it's like, girl, you don't know me like that. Like, hold on, what you telling me to do? Like, this is a lot of instruction. I ain't never followed instructions like this a day in my life. Okay, get over it. You want to be successful, and so you copy the right cat. You follow the leader. And if your leadership is willing and desires to see you win, listen and trust them for a little bit. Like, dang, we say give us a year. People be giving a week, like a day, 24 hours. Like, if I ain't winning in 24 hours, then this ain't for me. Boo. You ain't never seen nobody create an ab in 24 hours. So stop doing that to yourself. Give yourself an opportunity to win. Give yourself an opportunity to be consistent. Give yourself an opportunity to create muscles, and know that we put Christ first so that we can have the right heart. I'm going to be honest, because there is a lot of bad hearts when it comes to business. It just is. I think about a car salesman, and I'm not saying that there's not any good car salesmen out there, because we know of a few. But they're few and far between because of the pressure that they're put under. They're looking for a way to get you to upsell or whatever so that they can make their money. They don't care. It's like a mechanic who comes in and tells you everything that's wrong with your car, not necessarily the things that you really need and are imperative for you to be able to drive the car, because they get commission, okay? And they living off commission. That's not how we function. So we want to help you. Number 4 is being innovative. Y'all, we commit to giving value and sharing our ideas. So when you're coming in, this is the communication. If you communicate what's going on with you as you're going through the newbie cheat sheet, as you're going through the launch pad, the questions that you have, all that, we can actually get better. All right. And I don't care if you just signed. You may come in with such value, but you're not willing to share it because you don't realize how valuable you are. And so we are innovative. I promise you, God put you here as a puzzle piece in this big picture on the Money Squad. And so if you're not giving your talents, if you're not giving your insight, if you're not giving your whole self, then guess what? There's a missing piece to the puzzle. Right? So just know how valuable you are to the big picture. Number 5 is unity. This is big. We are committed to being unified. Okay? This is our team. This is not my team. This is not your team. It is our team. There is an equal responsibility across the board. And little do you know, I find it a blessing. Some people run from the fact that you are helping other people, but that's what I love about what it is that we do, y'all. I love that we get to help other people. I love that what I do extends to the people above me. Like, there's a lot of people who I personally sign who don't do anything in their first 30 days and they still get a check. Why? Because I get to help other people, and I'm praying that it encourages their heart enough that they'll actually get up and walk. Now, I won't continuously do that, but in the beginning, when it comes to really going and launching, there's a lot of stuff that, and this is just how the business works. There's things that you do that you get paid for, and there's things that you don't do that you get paid for. And so that's the blessing of what it is that we get to do as a unit together. And so it's very important. Your verbiage does matter. Number 6, vulnerability. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm used to my books being back here. Hold on, let me grab it. There is a book that changed my life. So after you read GoPro, there's a book that changed my life. It's called Daring Greatly. This is a book about vulnerability. That is literally what it is. It's how the courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent, and lead. This book was a game changer for my entire life. Yeah, I have no idea. This book changed my life. So if you're struggling with vulnerability, this would be which is mostly everybody, because that's pride, that's fear, that's your past hurts and things like that. And so we are committed to being humble, open, and transparent. You'll see I'm very, I strive to have a leadership that's the exact same way, but I strive to be open about what it is that I'm going through. But I deal with those things in my closet. I deal with those things in those spaces with Christ so that I can come out and allow my testimony to help other people, because we're overcome. we are overcome by our testimony. And so a lot of the freedom that you really desire and want is because you need a safe space to really share those vulnerable things that you have been working through and the things that you have overcome that you may be ashamed of or whatever. So we remember that feedback is to grow us, not to judge us. So even if you share in those vulnerable places and somebody has been there and they share with you like, hey, straight up, like, this is what I did, I've been there and done that, you don't have to be embarrassed about where you are or where you've been. The whole point is for you to become better. Y'all get what I'm saying? All right. And then last thing is serving. This is the big shebang, y'all. Serving. Galatians 5:13. We are committed to serving within our team, outside of our team, and in the community. What we have is not just for us, but for us to give. And that's our time, our money, and our talents. So any questions about that? Okay, out in the comments, what's the one thing that stood out to everybody? I know Keisha said unity and vulnerability. Terry said vulnerability. So go ahead and drop in the comments the value that really stood out to you as you were going through them before, or as you just went through it just now. And you have communication, being present, being relentless, being innovative, unity, vulnerability, and serving. What's the one that really, really just stands out to you, or you connect with? Yeah, vulnerability. Yeah, that vulnerability is a banger. Okay. It is a banger. Communication. Yes. I think a lot of times it's just the what's the word? The being self-sufficient, right? You feel like I don't have to answer to nobody. I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole shebang. So I feel you. Yes, serving. Yes. Thanks for sharing, guys. Yes. That's good. Appreciate you guys having your cameras on. All right, so what we're going to do today is I would like to talk about the shopping spree and effectively launching your business. Okay. And I don't care if you are beyond your shopping spree, this is still for you. It is. This is still information that is going to be beneficial to you moving forward and your business and all that jazz, right? So let me turn off these things because I don't want you guys to be distracted. But good morning. So here's the thing. Who in here struggled to get their, drop a 1 in the comments if you struggle to get your shopping spree, because we're going to talk about this and we're going to overcome the mindset when it comes to shopping sprees. All right, who's brave enough to speak up and share about what you struggled with when it came to the shopping spree? Come on, we need somebody to be brave.
So Rachel, if I'm being honest, everything, struggling from trying to open up to potential customers, just being able to gather the information and try and help them properly to actually gain those potential customers. And then, of course, once you gain them, then you can get your shopping spree as well, too. So, I mean, everything that comes along with getting the shopping spree, I feel like I struggled with.
Thank you. Who else?
I got my shopping spree, but I'm an overthinker. I'm working on it. Rachel knows that. So, like, I was in my head a lot, and I was trying to make sure that I was saying the right things instead of like sending the screenshots and constantly being in communication with Rachel to make sure that I was saying the right things. Because the blessing of the business is that you don't have to know everything, but you have to be willing and open for somebody to direct you to say the right things. So I would get frustrated because I wasn't where I wanted to be, but I wasn't allowing myself to be helped.
Come on, yeah, jump in.
I struggled with not being ready. I wasn't ready to fully commit to the business. I wasn't fully ready to get back on Facebook. It took me a month in to even have a Facebook page and things like that. I wasn't ready. So there was a lot of barriers in my household that was keeping me away from actually doing my business and putting the forth and effort that I needed to do that.
Go ahead, Miss Nicole.
I the shopping spree wasn't my goal. Honestly, I was trying to get the $100 a week, and although I think I do have the shopping spree, I was still kind of like, but I wanted the $100 because I'm that kind of person. So I was spending more time, like I didn't get my personal goal, but then I did win, and I was like, all right, whatever. That's how I am. I don't know. That's weird.
So one more person. Thank you. All right, shopping spree, shopping spree. Let's hear it. Come on, don't make me call somebody. Be brave. Unmute.
Okay. So I struggled getting my shopping spree before I relaunched. And honestly, I believe that it was solely because of lack of consistency. I would get so excited, like once I did the initial reach with people, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I finally got somebody. I finally got somebody, but my follow up was trash. It was always trash, and I was just like, okay, why they don't want it, or I know it's good, and all of this other stuff. So my lack of follow up and my lack of consistency in the business my first time around is what led me to not getting my shopping spree.
Do you guys feel like, thank you. Do you guys feel like when you first start off and you initially receive the information, who all got a welcome email? Like, let's just start there. Drop a 1 in the comments if you got a welcome email. A 1 in the comments if you got a welcome, either from your enroller or from someone above your enroller, right? Who all got a welcome email? There are 20 people on here. Let me see if we got 7 people, 8 out of 20. So only 8 people got a welcome email out of all y'all on here. 9. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I know you a lie, because if you enroll by me, you definitely got a welcome email. And if you cab to me, you definitely got a welcome email. 10. I guess we'll take away Brittany and Cass. That's 18. That's it. So only 10 of y'all saying y'all got welcome emails. Who actually, so when you get this information, this new information, right, and you're reading through, you get an email from It Works, you get an email from our organization, and you feel like, because everybody's different, and I really just want to know the mindset of you guys at this point. When you got that information in every color, so these are you might relate to some people, but some people you might be like, that wasn't me, which is fine, which is why I want to hear from several people. When you got that information and you, number one, did you read it or did you skim it? How about that? Did you read it or skim it? For the 10 who said they got an email, did you read it or skim it? Drop that in the comments. And then after you read it, did you start to implement? Because it's literally in numbers, and some of y'all lying. Thank you for being honest. So for real, did you read it and be like, okay, I'll come back to this later? So, and then did you implement? Did you actually start to go through the things that it said to do? Did you realize that it is a resource? Because I know my email says this is a resource, come back to it. And did you feel effective enough and equipped enough to move forward based on the information that you got? What did you feel when you got that email and you read it? Tell me. Let's hear it. And you can easily say, you can unmute and say, in all honesty, I didn't really read it and use it. Like, just talk to me. Give me some.
I read the email and I followed it, and then I started getting distracted with all the other places to go. Go to the lunch pad, go to the this, go to that, go to the green, go to the, the YouTube, go to, and I found myself going everywhere in the small amount of time that I had. And I was like, look, girl, you need to figure out how to get like going. So I just focused on one thing, learning one thing at a time and learning the boards. So it was a little overwhelming. Great resources, but it was a lot.
I was overwhelmed as well.
I don't know if it's because I am a blue green, but I liked it because it gave me direction. I was like, okay, give me all the information, and then like I'll weed through and I'll do a little bit of everything and then find the thing that works best for me, and then keep talking to Rachel and staying close to the fire. Like I always showed up. So
Same, I'm kind of the same way. I appreciated the information. It was kind of like a roadmap. I'm blue red, so I was the same way. Like, okay, what steps do I need to take? Where do I need to go? I was the exact same way. It helped me. Like it was like a little guide map. But I'm not gonna lie, it took me like 2.5, 3 weeks to really do anything, which sucks. Like after the email.
It ain't hard to just bought them.
All right, who else? Come on, y'all. Thank you guys for those who shared already.
So when I read the email, I did fully read it the first time I got my welcome email, and I think it was mainly just the excitement. Because I'm a blue red as well, like Ashley. So I was literally just so like, okay, this everything into a mental party, because I know that way if I know I can have fun with it, I'm going to do it a little bit better. As far as like the links and stuff, I don't mind that. Like as far as like go here and go there, just because I like to be able to be hands-on with stuff. I'm a hands-on learner. So that helps me a lot to be able to actually do it. And that's another reason why I love this business. I actually get to do things while I'm learning. It's not like a lecture type thing. And then I was excited to make the money. Just the red in me, I was excited to make the money. So I love the welcome email.
That's good. So, okay, thank you guys. So my next question is, did you sell your samples? Yes or no? Who came in and sold their samples within their first week and made that money? How effective was it? Did you focus on it, or was it an aftermath? Do you feel like there's way too many things to do initially? It's like sell your samples, get a shopping spree, but you feel like we're trying to change your life too quickly. It's like, wait, I wasn't ready.
Yes, I wasn't ready. Everything happened very, very fast. Yeah.
It's good. 2 weeks. Oh yeah, but she's not here anymore. Sorry about that, Terry. Yeah. All right, just so you guys know, since this is Newbie Circle, and you should learn this on newbie orientation, but your samples expire 2 months, 60 days from the date that you sign. So there is an expiration date on your samples. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a lot of repetition in what we do. And for some people that can be boring. So blues, I mean, specifically, that is why the Launchpad looks like it does for you, because the blues can get very irritated with repetition and the lack of fun. And so that is the whole point of the Launchpad. But initially, when you first start, the number one thing that you have to realize is that number one, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And it kind of goes back to what Ashley said. You have to be okay with being helped, or you're going to hit your head in 50 different places for no reason, like a hard-headed child. I'm serious. It's almost like a child who needs to use the restroom and has never been to the bathroom in a facility. And somebody's like, oh, I'll take you. And it's like, no, I figured out, I follow the signs. And it's like, what was wrong with me just escorting you to the bathroom since I know exactly where it is? It ain't like I'm gonna go in and unzip your pants and put you on the toilet like a child. Like, let me show you where the bathroom is. You'll be right back with us in less time than you sitting. I'm okay. And I think that is a pride thing. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, because when I go into a restaurant, and there's two type of people. So when you go into a restaurant, you gotta pee. Okay, there's the one that's going to stop at the front and say, where's your bathroom? And then there's the one that's going to look around and walk to this side and that side and go find the bathroom. I'm the one that's going to ask where it's at, because I don't work here. You do. You should know where the bathroom is and be able to point me in the right direction. And I don't have no time to waste. So show me where the bathroom is so I can go pee. Especially if I got a pee bag, you over here finna pee on yourself because you're trying to find the bathroom. You get what I'm saying? So who are you? Are you number one or are you number two? And I'm gonna tell you, just be honest with yourself. You don't have to drop it in the comments, but be honest with yourself. If you are number two, that needs to change if you want to be successful in this business, especially on this squad. It is 8 years solid. Okay, there's too much knowledge here for you to be bumping your head because of your pride. Okay, and I say that because we desire for you guys to win on high levels. What does that mean? Ultimately, personally speaking, and I can say that I speak for our entire leadership organization, that number one, we want you to come in and be confident that by the time your auto shipment runs the next month, that you will have money in your account. You should never sign on with this business fearful of investing money into your future. You just shouldn't. When you sign up, and I'm going to tell you this, even when you're talking to people and they're like, oh, I can't do that because I got to invest money. Oh, no. You can already be afraid that you ain't gonna make no money. You ain't even started. We're not starting this conversation like this. And so if you felt like that when you joined, you came with the wrong heart. And so we got to switch this heart to helping people make money so that you can progress and build a business. Y'all, if you don't know this, in traditional businesses, it takes them 5 years to come out the red. 5 years. People, they invest tens of thousands of dollars into businesses and do not see a return for up to beyond 5 years. Did y'all know that? They go into a business not expecting to see a return for 5 years. 5 years. So 30 days should be nothing. And that is shifting your mindset. 30 days should be nothing. Y'all, I made my money back my first month, but not by commissions. What was it? It was by cash. And so evaluating all the different ways that we're able to make money. So number one, if it costs about $120 to run your business, but you make $140 from your samples, what does that mean? Don't spend it. How many people get sample cash and spend it? Me? Drop me in the comments. Me? Just be honest. It was me, period. It took a long time for me to grasp this. Right now, if y'all saw my Cash App, y'all would be like, what? I don't touch it. I don't touch it no more. I let my money sit there. I cash out my savings and my tithes and I keep it moving. Because you're supposed to save 10% of everything that you earn and you're supposed to tithe 10%. And then the rest I let sit there because this is extra income, right? Unless you're saying I'm using this income. So for example, like y'all, my 5 for 100, like the 5 loyal customers gets $100. That's Field Trip Friday for me. So I'm going to use that money. And that is how I pay for Field Trip Friday. But have you done that? Do you even, when you came in and said, I want extra income, what is your extra income for? Tell me specifically, drop in the comments, what bill is your extra income to cover right now? And I'm saying beyond your auto shipment. So like, for example, if you have a income come in, it always goes to your business first. Okay, y'all hear that? Your income always goes to your business first. And then the excess goes to your extra income. but you have to pay your business first so that it can flourish and grow before you can go to the extra income. And I'm sorry if nobody's ever told you that before, but you have to invest in your business before it's beyond the 120. It's beyond the 135, whatever it is, the products that you get. So what is it? And here's the thing. I want y'all to get even more specific to that. What's the amount? If you're saying it's going to one specific bill, and I get it, if your utilities change, that's fine. Say $60 to $70, right? But what is the amount that you need your business to go beyond investing into your actual business to include that extra income that you envisioned in the beginning? What is it? So if you say utilities and rent, that's a pretty high demand. How much money is that? Yeah. Drop that in the comments. How much specifically is your student loan that you want this business to cover? Going beyond your investment of your auto shipment. So your website is $20 each month. Y'all, $20 for a website that you ain't got to do nothing with. You should be like shouting and running around your house in circles. And you wouldn't if you don't know what it is to take care of your own website. It's a lot to take care of your own website and build it and maintain it. And first of all, $20, do y'all know how much it costs to have a domain plus a server plus it's like $200 to $300 a year, right? And so you tell me $20 a month and y'all do everything? Like my website is legit, okay? Just let me put in my little blurb about my little life. Like, won't he do it? I got a sample app. I get to send out samples and ain't got to do nothing. Like, this is the bomb. I got the Connect app. I can create carts. Like, y'all didn't have to do none of that. You didn't have to code any of that or any of that. So when you say $20, oh, and I got an e-suite, I can see all my customers' orders. Like, I can see, like, you got document library. Like, this is legit for $20. Y'all get what I'm saying? All right, I love the specificity. So thank you for the specifics. So here's the thing, when you know your specifics and then you begin to understand how we make money, how do you do that? Guys, by working your business and coming around. You have to trust the process. You have to trust the process. And I appreciate your feedback because I need to know what resonates, what actually helps you understand what it is that you're doing. Do you feel overwhelmed? But it's the art of going back to those values, y'all. If you go back to the values, communication. So not feeling like something is wrong with you, but just saying, hey, I'm not getting this. Hey, I'm not understanding. I had a conversation with Lydia. And there are certain people I know I can pick on because I know how bad they want it and that they're very open with their journey. But I had a conversation with Lydia. She was getting up all these host posts. And she was getting up all these host posts, but she wasn't replying to everybody on the host posts. And I'm like, oh, absolutely not. Scale back. No, we don't get up host posts and not reply to people. So scale back. Like, it's great that you're getting them up, but no, we need to reply to everyone. And then we need to put ourselves in a position to even be able to follow up with them, knowing that it takes 8 to 9 exposures for people to say yes. Y'all, why do we post in the newbie cheat sheet? There is a folder that says extra juice. Under the extra juice folder, there are posts and there are follow-ups. Why? Because that is the extra juice to your business. Rachel, I already made that post. Please go scroll down my page and see how often I post and post. I post all 4 to 5 weekly, the same ones. And guess what? People comment. Why? Because I'm getting in front of new people. Host the Post consistently has a new group of people who are seeing my posts, y'all. So when you feel like you're not being effective, yeah, I made a post last night. I signed a loyal customer from a post last night, and she was from a Host the Post and didn't reply to the Host the Post. Like, never replied to the message, but she saw my post about $40, and then she saw another post about the wraps, and she's like, okay, I want the $40 thing plus the wraps. Wouldn't reply to my Host the Post message at all. Because of my consistency, she saw it. But then, how many of you guys hesitate to send the after they post message? Yep, be honest. Thank you. How about this? Drop a 1 in the comments. If you hesitate to drop the after they post message. Yep. You are only hurting yourself. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. For real. That's why you haven't sold your samples beyond your initial thing. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how many people tell me no, there is a yes waiting for me. Somebody drink coffee, and somebody don't even drink coffee, but want the energy and want to be skinny. They don't even care. I'll try 3 days. You have people be like, it'd be like 49, be like, I can't do that. 20. All right, give it to me. Be like, fine. take this sample, you know what I'm saying? And then in hopes that they actually love the product and they become a customer, right? You have to go from glory to glory, guys, but you have to be bold enough to send it. Hey, thanks for posting as a thank you. Y'all, there is value in what you have to give. It is valuable. Anybody in here drink the coffee? Yes. How many of y'all decided to try the coffee and did not like the coffee wasn't really worried about no coffee, but now you like, yes, Lord. Is it me? Yeah, drop me in the comments. It's a yes, Lord. Y'all, I did not drink coffee. Come see me 4 years ago, when we first introduced coffee. I was at Starbucks every once in a while, and I always regretted my Starbucks because I never, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel drained afterwards. I don't know if we got any Starbucks drinkers on here, but unless you drinking, like you make your coffee skinny, and if you don't make your coffee skinny at Starbucks, ain't no way you telling me Starbucks give you energy. Ain't no way. It don't sustain. It does not sustain. And if you say it sustain you, is tell me what you drinking, what you be ordering, because you ain't telling the truth, especially if it's coffee with all that sugar in it. If you ain't making it skinny, you ain't telling the truth. You ain't telling the truth, right? But you see benefit because you use it, right? So why wouldn't you give people the opportunity to do that too? Even when they say, I don't drink coffee. Oh, you should try it. 3-day sample. Where's the boldness that comes from knowing that this changed your life so that it can change other people's lives as well? Y'all, I just sent one of my loyal customers the host a post. Why? Because it's perspective. How are you my loyal customer and I have not offered you the opportunity to earn a $200 gift card? How bogus am I to not share that? Who want 200? Don't y'all, who on here would love to get a $200 gift card to TJ Maxx, Home Goods, or Marshalls? Everybody. Oh, yeah. I was just telling the leadership the other day, or maybe it was Power Hour. I was telling the newbies. Shout out to everybody who rocked with me all week long. Y'all legit. Last Saturday, I had a conversation with you guys, and you were like, we did a Newbie Power Hour, and you were like, I'm here, I'm in, and y'all showed up. I really appreciated you making the most of my time. I really appreciated that. So I was at Home Goods just yesterday. I sent my husband this picture of this chair, and I was like, I want this. It costs $240. I was like, well, praise the Lord. If I could win me a $200 gift card, and you telling me I can enter as many times as I want to, girl, give me every type of host post you got. Okay. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I can get in this mug as many times as I can. That's beneficial. Do you see benefit and value in what you have to offer to other people? That's number one. Well, I say it's number 2 for me, but some of y'all that may be number 1. Number 1 for me is I need money. Does anybody on here need money in their life? Yeah, I need money. I make a lot of money. Okay, I do. I make a lot of money, but I still need money. Okay, I'm not debt free just yet. And even when I am debt free, God has placed so many people on my heart to give to. I have so many desires that go beyond my own needs. For real. I need money. And if I need money, what is it that is going to translate to money for me in this business? Tell me, those of you guys who are new, like what do you see makes money in this business? I want to hear from you guys.
It looks like to me relationships.
Oh yeah, speak up, speak up. I see some comments. Yep, people do buy people, so I like that response. People buy people, not product. They do. But when you first starting out, I mean, you know, you ain't got time to build no relationships. You got 30 days. So how can you increase the urgency to actually see the results that you want to see within your first 30 days? Drop in the comments for me an ideal 30 days for you. So if you could redo your first 30 days, what would you have wanted to succeed in doing? Everybody in the comments, in your first 30 days, what do you wish would have happened? Let's go back. What do you wish would have happened in your first 30 days? If you could do it all over again, what do you, and I mean like results, not the more urgency, but what would the urgency give you? So what is the result that you wish you would have seen in your first 30 days? How much? Give me some numbers. I'm actually pretty satisfied with my first 30 days. I ain't gonna lie. My first 30 days, I earned my shopping spree. I was in the 400 club. I made $400. Actually, I made more than 400. I think it was like $500 or $600 in wrap cash. I was pretty satisfied. I think I signed my first distributor, I think. Maybe not. I might not have. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Y'all, I never expected to see my goal in my first month. I didn't, but I was hungry for the money. How you make money? Oh, I buy wraps and I sell them. Oh, I get wrap. How many of y'all have gotten sample rewards, product rewards? Y'all know what product rewards are? All right. So if you haven't, everybody's homework for this week. All right, your homework, I need you to write it down. Your homework for this week is to finish, and I saw Misha going through it yesterday because I get notifications, but I want you to finish the extra sauce on the launch pad. Everybody on here, if you have never done the extra sauce on the launch pad, your goal this week is to finish it. And so as you come here to the launch pad, you click on guides right here. You click on guides and you'll come all the way down here to where it says extra sauce. We make this optional, but I really need to make it to where it ain't optional. Okay, it needs to not be optional. I'm changing it. Can I change it? I need to make it to where this is no longer optional. It is not optional. It needs to have, okay, I'm gonna have to change it later. Anyways, so coming through in the extra sauce, you learn about personal development, you learn about spiritual development. That's the SDPD that we talk about all the time. There are recommendations on here, y'all, for books, for podcasts, all that jazz. GoPro is free right here. Hopefully these links still work. Let me see, because it's been a while. Yep, that works. Do this one work? I hope so. Praise the Lord. Does it work? Yes, it still works. Okay. These right here, spiritual development. We give suggestions for this. We have a devotional.
Network marketing.
We have all the things here, right? Redeeming your shopping spree. So those of you guys who earned your shopping spree, right here, middle, product rewards. Every 2 customers that you enroll that are eligible, meaning they don't have the same address, you get to choose 4 packs of wraps. And this is actually different. I need to update it. A 3, because it's a 3-pack of wraps. Lord, 4 packs of facials. You got the Skinny Brew 3-day samplers. You can actually now get a whole bag of Skinny Brew. You can get a whole bag of keto coffee. You can get a bag of energy. And now I think you can also get sleepy tea as well, right? So every 2 customers that you sign, y'all, I have about 30 of these right now. So every single time I want a bag of coffee, or I'm selling tea or whatever, I go through my wrap rewards. So right now I just sold a wrap just a minute ago. She's paying me $25 for a wrap. and I'm able to buy a whole bag for $25. And if I sell the other two for $25, what's that? A $50 profit. And you don't pay any shipping. The shipping is free. So you're only paying for taxes. Y'all, this is cash in your pocket. It also has organization, how to get your life together. Okay, right here. Get you a calendar, blah, blah, blah. Choosing your top 5. Rachel, what do I post about? All that is right here. How do I enhance my pictures? Your pictures look so good. All right here. Zoom etiquette. Well, we kind of help you with this, but this is so you don't hop on Zoom, be in a hot mess. This is so you can hop on and be presentable and not be unmuted to where you hopping on Zoom and people hear your whole background and you screaming at your kids or cussing or something and be embarrassed. This is to help you out with that. We want to take care of our family, okay? Income producing activities. Rachel, I don't know what to do today. What should I do? These are the things that I can do to build my business. Newbie to Ruby. Rachel, I'm about that life. I'm ready to promote. I want to make this money. I'm eligible for these bonuses. What should I do? Watch this video. 400 Club. Y'all keep talking about this 400 Club. What in the world does that mean? Right here. How do I build my network? My network sucks. I don't have no people who comment on my post or anything like that. Right here. Okay, y'all talk about these fast starts. I keep seeing you posting there. You done got some money. Can you tell me about that? Right here. Another way to make money. But I'm gonna go back to those product rewards. Y'all, in the beginning, I would buy the product rewards and I would sell the product. Who don't want to tone, tighten, and firm their skin? Y'all, I love the coffee, but please tell me what woman don't want to have a part of her body that she doesn't want to tone, tighten, and firm. Men do too, but what woman? I do know a few of them, but even the ones that you feel like don't want to tone, tighten, and firm their skin, like they shouldn't want to, they still do. They be like pinching a little bit, be like, I could go for just this little skin to be gone. Be like, you ain't got nothing to tone, tighten, and firm like this one over here. You know, we got the cellulite, all that jazz. You can slang those things for $25 a piece. That's money in your pocket. That's gas. That's lunch. That's going $25 towards your light bill or your water bill or whatever. You got to see the bigger picture, y'all. And you don't know what you don't know. So you have to ask questions. So going through this homework, one specific thing is going to enlighten you on so many different things. But don't go down a rabbit hole. Stick to your homework. For example, how many of you guys have ever gotten on social media to do something and then 10 minutes later you forgot what you was supposed to be doing? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. This is why my phone stays on Do Not Disturb. I do it all the time. Because I have my squirrel moments. I do. Where I be like, oh, who is that doing? Like a noise. You ever had your kids make a noise and then you just try to come back to what you were doing and you just be like, dang, no idea what in the world I was just doing. So don't go down the rabbit hole. Actually say, I'm going to finish all these things before I dig deeper. Because you may go and try to look up the product rewards or try to see how to redeem your shopping spree. And then next thing you know, you don't finish the rest of the extra sauce. Do you get what I'm saying? Anybody have any questions about all of that? How many of you guys feel enlightened because of that information? How many of you guys have went through all of that and not found it beneficial? All right, so we got 6 minutes left. What are you committed to this week? One thing that you are committed to that you learned today that you're going to implement into your business in order to be more effective. Drop it in the comments. Yes. Power of the follow-up. Yes, yes, yes. Consistent. Yes. Yeah. Those are you guys. Keep sharing. Yep, keep sharing. Yep. Yes. Who on here feels like they've been able to increase their consistency? And can you tell me what helped you? What helped you be more consistent?
Showing up and having someone to be accountable to.
That's it. How many people don't on here don't like to answer to people and felt like, well, being an entrepreneur, I don't gotta answer nobody. Can I be honest? Like, even when it comes to being an entrepreneur, you should still have people to answer to. For example, if I was to do my hair full time, I would love to be accountable to an accountant or somebody who could keep me in place for my financial goals, making sure that I'm not cutting corners, making sure that I'm not shortchanging myself. Okay. Making sure that I'm not spending too much money, making sure that I'm not buying products that I don't need to buy or what so have you. You should always in life be accountable to someone. Always. Did y'all know that? Like on every level in your marriage, you should be accountable to somebody. And I ain't talking about your spouse. There should be some accountability above you. That's real. When it comes to your fitness, you should be accountable to somebody. For me personally, we are back into the space of accountability by way of a trainer. Why? Because it's easier. Now I do have to pay them. But it's so you don't even have to pay your mentor, okay? You get to pay your mentor by being effective in your business. But you should always have some type of accountability in whatever aspect of your life. In your finances, you should have somebody up in your business. Some people let apps in their business and they be like, you spending too much money. This is beyond your spending habits. Allies send me a message almost every day talking about add some money to your savings. I'd be like, dang, bro. It's almost like they can see if some money come into my account and they'd be like, save some money. Like you should have some type of accountability. So how can you create more accountability for yourself because of what you desire? Something I want you guys to think about today as we hop off of here. That shout out to everybody. I did hear the people who decided to go ahead and text their upline after last week. Your uplines talked about it. They really did appreciate your text message. So I want you to do the same thing today. I want you to text your enroller. I want you to tell them one thing that you learned from Newbie Circle that you're going to implement this week. One thing that you learned from Newbie Circle that you're going to implement this week. I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all make this income. Yes, I want you guys to aspire to have Rachel's check. Yes, I want you to be aspire to make $10,000 a month. But I did not start out by making $10,000 a month, y'all. I started out by making $400 in cash, in sample cash. I started out by making $300 in fast starts. I started out by earning a shopping spree and teaching people how to get shopping sprees. I started out by doing parties for people to launch their businesses, for doing my own parties, for inviting people to the circle, inviting people to come and see what it was that I had to offer. I started out by being hungry for success and going beyond to really build my reservoir to truly understand what I was doing, but giving myself the grace to learn it. You have to allow yourself time to learn stuff, but your consistency will compound. So, and when you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to go to your mentor and say, I feel overwhelmed. Y'all, if I feel overwhelmed with like working out, I'll go to my trainer and be like, I'm overwhelmed. Like, I feel like I'm doing this work. I'm not seeing the results that I need to see. And he literally can give me one thing to tweak that will help me start to see results. Well, Rachel, what time do you stop eating? Rachel, what kind of meat are you eating? And so, and then being willing to take it. Rachel, don't eat no more after 7. Well, see, that ain't gonna work. Oh, it will work if you want to see results. You're not gonna die. And then holding yourself accountable. Telling people in your house, okay, I don't eat no more after 7. And then not getting your feelings when your husband see you in the refrigerator at 8:30 and he like, I thought you didn't eat no more after 7. And you like, mind your business. No. You wanted to lose weight, remember? Like, don't be disrespectful. Like, you the one who said that you want to lose weight. So you said you want to make money. So allow somebody to hold you accountable to actually doing it and stop running from it. When you're not seeing the results that you want to see, that does not give you permission to go hide. That doesn't give you permission to stop replying. That doesn't give you permission to stop showing up. And so stop giving yourself permission to do that, because you can be great. You will be great. You already are great. You just have to learn how to walk in your greatness. And that is what we get to do here together. See, or your kids. Amen. And show right about it. All right. Yes. Yeah. Amen. That's a real word. You know, I'm not even gonna go there, but yes, that was true. That is very true. That is very true. I'm gonna pray, y'all. I'm gonna hop off here. It's gonna be a great Saturday. Next Saturday, I'm actually doing an open office from 3 to 5, so you can hop back on later to get some work done. See how I create my content for the week, how I make slides, how I do all the things. And so come back next Saturday. Of course, we do this every single Saturday, mostly about mindset, but sometimes it is a straight up power hour just for new distributors. Y'all, if you do not have your calendar filled out for the week, you need to do that. Put it on your work calendar, wherever you keep your work schedule, so you can know what your work schedule look like, or your kids' schedule. Put it all together, because it's that high of a priority. You have to prioritize your business like you prioritize your kids' doctor's appointments. Yeah, I'm for real. Prioritize your business schedule just as much as you do your kids' doctor's appointments. Put it on the same level, if not higher, okay? Because listen, and I say if not higher, because this business has afforded me to let Medicaid go and get an insurance to where my kids could get whatever they needed to get without me having to have a referral to this, a referral to that. My doctor, my primary got to say, and that's HMO, and you know, whatever, I don't know, insurance get on my nerves. But it afforded me to be able to say yes to it all. So it is a high priority. It's a very high priority, okay? We also have Monday, if you have people who are interested in the business, Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Get them back on this code. Just invite them. Just be like, girl, I need a guest tonight for my call. I cannot come to this call by myself. Get them in the room. Because
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that every Monday at 7?
Every Monday at 7 p.m.
Okay.
Central Standard Time. It's a standing thing. Every Monday at 9 a.m. We have something called Monday Meetup. It's what we do here mentally, but it's the next level, because people have been in the business for years, and so they're truly processing and working through things, and you will learn some stuff. So the first hour from 9 to 10, we send messages, and we send out at least 100 messages, and then from 10 to 11, we get our mind right for the week. So that's a great space to hop into if you are free and able. Y'all, if you want to work this business as a full-time business, there is space for you to do it every single day. This Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have a tips from the top call. Hop on and hear some juice from somebody who is actually doing very good in this business right now. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is what? Newbie orientation. Hop into that. It's a place to work. It's a place to get to be new, right? 7 a.m. on Wednesdays, we have prayer. Hop on here 5 minutes early, hear praise and worship, get a little jolt in your spirit as we go forth to the next level in our spiritual walk, because being an entrepreneur is a faith walk. This Thursday at 7 o'clock, we're watching a movie together. Ain't that cool, right? We watch a movie together, and we do our thank you cards for all of our customers. We have a space for that, because eventually you're going to be signing 20 and 30 customers a month. And so we get into the habit of sending out thank you cards to all of our customers. That's a good time to check with people that you sent samples to, all that jazz. So you can figure out what that looks like for you as you watch a movie that's going to enhance and finesse your mind and where you want to go to be your best self. Fridays, we don't have, and then every day, 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. How about this? I want each of you guys to commit to a 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yes, get your butt up. Or a 9 p.m. this week. Who can commit to it? What day you gonna come and what time?
9 p.m. will work.
On what day? On what day? Drop it in the comments. What day and what time? It's Monday through Thursday for the 9 p.m. We don't have a 9 p.m. on Fridays because, you know, people be living their life. So Monday through Thursday, there's a 9 p.m. Central Standard Time power hour. Monday through Friday, there's a 6 a.m. All right. Yes. Stretch yourself. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Keisha. Get on every day. Okay. Yes. Yep. Come on. Where y'all at? No, we don't try. We do. All of the 6 a.m.s. I know that's right. You be showing up, Tisha. I love it. Yes. Yes. Yay. Pick a day. Be specific. Put yourself out there. I'm gonna be there. I will be there Friday, 6 a.m. Okay, come see me. That's the only one I'm committing to. But you know, the Lord is working. But I will be there Friday, 6 a.m. Come see me. Yes. Okay, I love it. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna pray. We're gonna hop off here and make sure you guys text your enroller and tell them what you learned. Was this helpful? Yes. Good. Awesome. All right, dear Heavenly Father God, we love you. We love you. We honor you. We thank you. I love you. Thank you so much for sending all these new business partners that are going to change and shift the trajectory of the squad. And so we're thankful for what they have to give here and how this business is going to bless their life, how it's already blessing their life. God, I ask that you bless the fruits of their labor, that you give them an inner burning and desire to do more and be more, because there's so much more and greater out there for them. I cast down any spirit of pride, any spirit of fear, any spirit of doubt or discouragement that has come their way. God, give them the willingness to seek out the help that they need in order to be great, because this is a great team. There is no way that we can be under your leadership and not be great. And so we thank you for that. And we have decided we will walk from here in your greatness. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.